Hey everyone, so today I am going to do a haul of everything I have bought cosmetics wise in August. It's 19 things if you don't count the face wash I also bought that I'm not going to show you, but I got the Clean and Clear Finishes Mattifying Face Wash. I got that from Ross for like $3, so yeah, anyway, so there's a lot of things, and it's basically all sale stuff. I got it from Hotlook and CVS, and then I got a couple things from Ulta, which were not expensive, but not on sale. So I guess we'll start with the Hotlook stuff, and I've tried to film this video a couple times, and I go just really into depth on all of the products, so I'm going to try and go a little quicker, and if you want a review on anything, just comment down below and say if you would like to see a review, and I would be happy to do one. The first Hotlook order I did was Urban Decay, and I got the De-Slick Oil Control Makeup Setting Spray, which is by Skindinavia, and this is the extra large bottle, which I got for $18, when I think the medium-sized bottle of pretty much the same thing by Skindinavia of this is $18, so this was a really good deal, and I have really oily skin, especially during the summer. It gets really bad and really gross, so I was glad I was able to get this for so cheap, and so I got that for $18, and then also from Urban Decay, I got the Lip Love Honey Infused Lip Therapy, which is basically like acts almost like a lip balm. It moisturizes your lips, and it has honey in it, and this is in the color Stung, and it only just gives like a little bit of tint, and it's not overly glossy, and it's not sticky at all. I'm wearing it right now on top of lipstick, and you can see it's not that dark. The lipstick I'm wearing is pretty nude, light pink colored, so it's not too dark, but it does add a little bit of tint, and I really like it, and it smells and tastes like honey. I also ordered some stuff from Pixi. I got the, which was on Hotlook for a discount, and I got the Illuminating Tint and Conceal, and on this side, it is a tinted moisturizer, and on this side, it's concealer, and the concealer is kind of like the stick-style concealer, and it's supposed to be illuminating, and it said Duo when I ordered it, so I thought that this was the Duo, but it came with two, and it was $18, and I don't know how I feel about this yet, but I'm not in love with it yet, but I don't completely hate it yet. And so I got two of those for $18. And then I got the Pixi Lip Bundle for $10.50, which came with these two things. And this is the Pixi Lip Blush in the color Happiness, which is number 3. And it's just a stain marker sort of thing. And it's a good color, and it smells really nice and fruity. And then I got this, and just overall, I'm not the biggest fan. This is the Succulent Lip Twin in Pink Peony, and it comes with a balm and a tint. The balm is not like a lip balm, and it's not like a lipstick. It's basically a really thick, like, it's very concealer-like, and it's hot pink on your lips, and I'm not a fan. And then this is very, like, gel-y. It's not like a lip gloss or a lip balm or anything at all. It's almost like a really, it has the same consistency as a lot of primers, which I find really weird, but it is pigmented, so I don't know. I'm just not the biggest fan of this. And so I got those from Hotlook, and then I got a Maybelline Baby Lips in Peppermint from CVS for however much that costs from the drugstore, about $5. And then I went to Ulta, and I got 3 things. I got the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Oyster, which is a, like, iridescent color. It's purple with pinkish reflex and purplish reflex. It's just basically the color that iridescent things are. When you look at something and it's iridescent, it's that color. I expected this to be kind of like a cream eyeshadow, but it's more of just a base, and so I was a little bit disappointed, but I also kind of knew that it was going to be that way. I was just hoping I could use this as the color on its own and not have to put eyeshadow over it. And then I got the Essence Stay With Me Long Lasting Lip Gloss, and this is like one of the lighter colors. It doesn't say on here what color it is, but it has a really cool applicator. It's like a doe foot applicator, but it's an hourglass shape, so where your lip gets the fullest, it curves in, which I think is really cool, so it follows the shape of your lips. I like the formula, but I wish I had bought a darker color. In person, this seems like a kind of brightish coral. You can kind of, I mean, the lighting isn't that great for that right now, but it looks brighter than it actually applies on your lips. So if you were going to get this, I'd say go for a darker color than you think that you want. And then I got a teasing comb brush thing, and it was, let's see. Okay, you can kind of see what it looks like. It was $6, and it's basically just like the Conair ones, but my CVS is always out of the Conair ones, and so I got this from Ulta for $6. And then from one of my friends, I bought off of her this MAC MSF, and it's in Semi-Precious Crystal Pink. And I don't know if this is a limited edition or not, but I bought it off of her for $8. And I think she just never wore it because it's kind of glittery, but I like it as a highlighter. I like this kind of, it's not my favorite, but I like it for everyday usage because I don't want to use up my Soft and Gentle or my Shea Lame highlighters so quickly because I like those more, which it doesn't make sense why I would use the one I like the least, but I just wouldn't be as disappointed to see this go, but it looks like that. And it's like falling out of the pan. It's loose in the pan, which is why I had to like hold it like this. But I got that for $8, so obviously you can't go buy that for $8 anywhere. But if your friends have makeup that they never use, ask them like if you can buy it off of them for cheap. And it's a really good way to get makeup and stuff like this that, I mean, eyeliner, you could just sharpen it and get the, like, not infected, but you don't want germs on it, but stuff like this doesn't really get germs. And then I also got some stuff from CVS, and Revlon and Maybelline were having buy one, get one 50% off sales. So I got 2 things from Maybelline and 2 things from Revlon, and the total was about $35. And from Revlon, I got the, what is this? The lip butter from, it's the Strawberry Shortcake Revlon lip butter. And it's like pretty bright pink. It applies on the lips. Like when you build it up, it gets a lot lighter than it looks in the tube. But I still like it when I don't build it up. And then I got the Just Bitten Kissable Balm Stain in Darling, which is like this lavender color. But when you put it on your lips, it basically just turns your lips into a really natural looking berry color, which is nice because most people's lips aren't berry colored. But it makes it look like your lips are naturally kind of more of a berry purplish undertone color, which I like. So I do like this one a lot. And then I got 2 things from Maybelline, and I got the 10-Hour Stain Gloss, which it's basically, the formula is like a liquid lipstick. It goes on like a lip gloss. It's on like a doe foot applicator that's hollow in the middle, and then it stains your lips. And it does stay, but this is the lightest color, and it's really bright, so this is probably the only one I will be buying. Unless I need like a really dark colored stain, but that is the lightest it is, and it is bright, bright pink. And then I got the Dream Lumi Touch Concealer, which is the illuminating, highlighting concealer that every guru is in love with. It's not my favorite. It's really thick. I got it in ivory. I like it for under my eyes, but it's making my skin break out when I try and cover up. I know this is technically an under eye concealer, but some you can use on your skin. Don't use this on your skin. It's really thick, and it will clog your pores. It's been making me break out. So, I mean, it works for under the eyes. I don't hate it, but it's not, I expected to like it a lot more. It's not as great as everyone has made it seem to be, I feel like. And then the last couple things I have are from Walgreens today. I went there and I got, Neutrogena was buy one, get one 50% off. So I got 4 Neutrogena things, and 3 of them are from the Shine Control collection, which is brand new. So I got the Shine Control Makeup in the lightest color because I'm always the lightest color in foundations. Most foundations tend to oxidize, so it does seem a little light for me in the bottle. And on some, like Neutrogena, attached to their displays now has these clear like plastic things that you can kind of put against your skin and see which color matches up. But I buy the lightest one because when it oxidizes, it matches me perfectly. And oxidizing is when the makeup gets darker with air. And so most makeups do tend to do that, which is why I usually go for a color that's a little bit too light because I don't like it to darken and get too orange. So I got it in the lightest color, which is Classic Ivory, and it's the Shine Control Makeup. And then I got the Shine Control Powder, which is translucent and only comes in one color, which is basically a lightish. It's not exactly white. It has a little bit of color to it, but it goes on translucent. And then I got the Shine Control Primer, and this is all Shine Control because it has a rice protein complex, which is really good for your skin. And I'm just excited to use that because I hate when my skin gets shiny, and my skin does get oily, and especially during the summer, it just gets really, really oily, and I hate it. So I'm hoping I will really like that, and the reason why I wanted those as opposed to some other Shine Control things, like the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder I used to have, but these things don't contain talc, which is a common ingredient that makeups contain to block out oils. And if you have really sensitive acne-prone skin, talc will probably make you break out. It makes me break out, kind of like an allergy. It's not very good for your skin, and a lot of makeup contains it. So every time I buy makeup, I look in the ingredients to see if it contains talc. So I was excited to see that this powder has shine control through the rice protein complex and not through talc. And so I think that this will be a really nice makeup for me. And then because it was buy one 50% off, buy one get one 50% off, I basically had to like buy 4 things so that I could get that whole set. And kind of, you know, kind of equals out to 4. So I got the Neutrogena Skin Clearing Concealer to use on my face because I got the Dream Lumi Touch Concealer and it's making me break out. So I figured I could put this on where it made me break out and just use this as a face concealer. I have other concealers that are really good for like under eye and face, but they're more expensive because they're high-end concealers. Like the one I usually like to use is by Smashbox and it's $22. So this is about $22 together to use under eye and face. So I mean, that works out. And this will clear up whatever blemishes I have to cover. And that is what I cover on my face is blemishes. So this will hopefully be good. I normally do not like salicylic acid products, but I think it'll be fine. And then the last thing I got was Rimmel Airy Fairy, which I hear about on YouTube a lot. And it looks like this. And it's really pretty, just like a dusty rose color. And it's pretty light and natural looking. It's basically just lip, like most people's natural lip color enhanced. And I have looked for this. Like, I look for this every time I go to CVS, every time I go to Rite Aid. I never see it. Found it at Walgreens. There's only like one Walgreens in my town, and I never go to it because it's like even farther like north than my house is. And it's just kind of like out of the way. But I finally found it, and Rimmel lipsticks were also buy one get one 50% off, but I didn't want to go overboard, so I just got this, and I really like it. I'm so glad I found it. So if you've had trouble finding it, check the closest Walgreens to you. It's totally worth it. This is a great lipstick, and it was only like $5.79 or something like that. And so all those Neutrogena products and the Rimmel products total up to about $45. And so that was my haul, and I tried to make it as short as I could. I hate making long videos, but this is the shortest I could make it. And if you guys want reviews on anything, let me know. And I'll probably end up doing a review on the Neutrogena Shine Control system, makeup system. But just comment below if you want a review on that or on anything else. So thank you guys, and don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Twitter and follow me on Tumblr. Okay, thanks guys. Bye.